Welcome to Burger Brothers. This is our maiden voyage, and we decided we were going to come to Claud's. We have gotten permission from the owner, Robert Hobson, to actually go inside on a Monday. He's going to take us in there and cook some stuff up for us. This is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this.
I'm very excited.
Ready?
You ready?
Let's do this. Bacon double cheeseburger, fries, and a Dr. Pepper.
How complicated, and I'll have the same thing. You, Devin, except hold the price.
All right, I can handle that. Easy enough. Carnivores.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the story of Claud's since 1954. How did this place start?
Well, my dad's Claud. There was a guy that sponsored him and basically got him started, and he opened in 1954 on Admiral, west of Sheridan, and he was there for 11 years. And this location opened up in 1965. My dad moved in here when I was 4 months old.
Burger baby for sure then, yeah?
Exactly.
I mean, I would imagine over those years, you have customers that come in here that have been with this place pretty much since the beginning.
Yes, I have some that customers tell me they've been eating here, well, since we've been in this location, but I had some that have actually told me in the past where they've came from the other location as well.
You have people come in from, you know, around the world, anything like that?
Well, we've been in different magazines and books around and different video things, and there was probably the one time where they had the Southern Hills at a golf tournament, and we just happened to be that month and on one of the magazines on one of the airplanes, and those airline magazines, and then we had a lot of people coming in because of that.
Now let me ask you something. I went to Skytook for a bit, and there's a burger restaurant there, and they have a sign.
Right.
And when I posted that sign online, I was told that the sign originated from this location.
Actually, the other location on Admiral is where it started, where it was at.
So it's the original sign.
The original sign that my dad had in 1954. When he left that location, he just left that sign behind because there was another business going in there. They closed down and moved to a Skytook, and they took their sign with them. And they operated for a while, and then they've closed down and another location's taken over.
I'm also told that this was another hamburger location before you guys came here from Admiral. Is that correct?
Yes, this was place, it was called Van's Hamburgers. Van had several locations in this area. This was his last one he had open. Van was the type of guy, he would just put people in there to work it, and then he wasn't really hands-on, but he had several locations like that, and he even put other people's names on some. There's one called Ryan's. That was a Van's Hamburgers, but he put Ed Ryan's name on it.
So he's a hamburger hustler.
He does, and you know, when this location opened up, he actually approached my dad because, you know, he wanted somebody to come in and take it over and do a good job. And my dad was like, well, I can't really afford that. A lot of people can afford better. And he said, no, I want you. And they worked out a deal, and then he had cancer and he wasn't going to live much longer, so he wanted his wife to have an income. So my dad made a deal where as long as she was alive, he would make a payment to her. And when she passed on, in the will, it was turned over to my parents.
What would you say you get orders for the most in here?
The most burgers we eat are usually double cheeseburgers.
You have like a secret menu? I know some places have secret menus.
We make about any way you want to make it.
Can we start a secret menu?
I don't tell anybody.
That looks good. Obviously, this area has changed quite a bit. What changes have you seen around here since?
No, there's been a lot of changes in Brookside just in my era. There's only a few buildings really that remain the same, and we're one of them.
All right. Some napkins over here.
Why with the happy face?
Bacon makes everything better.
Wow.
That is good stuff. Oh, that is delicious.
It's very authentic.
It is.
And it's got that 50s vibe.
Yeah.
And I find that in Tulsa, you guys have retained most of the historical hamburger spots. As I travel, you might find one per town.
Right.
So I know that the competition is stiff, yet you guys have seemed to rise above again.
Yeah.
No kidding, when I came to town, Claud's. All right, Claud's, I got it, let's go. I tried to talk to me, man.
And we talked about this. One of the reasons we decided to do this was because it was for that very reason. The number of like old school burger places that there are around here that are really good,
In such
like
a
this place.
small, let's call it a 5-mile circumference. You have you are hamburger rich, yet every one of them has a different identity, flavor, style.
Yeah, it is unique. Tulsa's been unique. You know, growing up, I didn't know any different, but I've been to other places and around the country now, and I just had no idea it was not like this anywhere else. Even then, this is a dying breed. You know, this type of burger place is really, you don't see them around anymore. Someday down the road, this may be something else in this property. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to keep it open. You know, we've been in business, and this is our 64th year. It's just hard for me to fathom. I started working here in this 25th year, and I'm starting to feel old.
You can plead the 5th, but being that it is rich in other hamburger restaurants, do you have a favorite when not eating at Claud's, other than
My backyard.
there you go?
I've actually had one mother come in here upset with us because her son would come by here before he'd go to her house, and she'd have a meal ready for him, and he'd come by here and get a burger on the way.
Have you had celebrities come in here before that you were kind of like, I know who they are?
There's been a lot of people come in here. You know, obviously I don't post pictures on the wall or nothing like that. Probably the biggest celebrity that's ever been in this door was George Harrison. He came in with Eric Clapton and Leon Russell. Leon Russell, they were all here together, and they came in, and I was washing dishes one day, and then come around the corner, and my sister's going nuts because, you know, they're all there, and I was like, well, that's pretty cool.
That was delicious.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you. I'll try it next time.
You're definitely an American original, and I'm glad things like this still exist. It makes, from coming from, you know, out of town, it's one of the reasons that keeps us here. It's these special little gems that make up Tulsa, and you're definitely at the top of the food chain. So.
That was good.
All right, well, settle up and we'll be out of here.